It seemed like you guys never really quite got to that level you needed to get to tonight. Would you say that's an accurate assessment?
Yeah, they were the better team for 60 minutes. There's no doubt about that.
Still, tight game, tight until that late couple of goals there in the second. You have to commend the effort for being tight with a team that's got this kind of talent, I guess, right?
We could have done a lot better tonight. I think didn't manage the puck very well through the neutral zone. They kind of three-quarter iced us for the whole game, and it's tough going back for pucks like that every shift, gapping up to the blue line, going back. And we might have lost a step through our mismanagement, and at the end of the day, they were 100% better than us the whole game.
And when that's happening, is that what creates the difficulty, creating your own chances on the other end of the ice?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta you got to get the puck in deep early in your shift and go to work from there. If you can't create offense after 30 seconds of being in your own end and then getting it to the far blue line. So we have to manage the puck much better than that. And Jet stood tall, played well today, caught pucks when he needed to. But we got to manage the puck a lot better and give ourselves a chance early in shifts to create some momentum.
So at least maybe one of the big positives is Jet is getting these opportunities and is really excelling with them. Is he an easy guy to play in front of, just the way he calms things out as a game?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome, and he's great. He's an absolute workhorse. He's a great kid. Just sits there quietly and eats pucks. He's a good goalie. He's extremely athletic with a very good glove. So it's been really nice playing in front of him, and we feel very confident in front of him when he's in there.
Cole, just a tough night to create opportunities. Good. He was just saying, it's just if you're not getting the puck deep, you're not getting in the zone time you need. It's harder to create opportunities for yourself, right?
Exactly. I think he said that best then. They got a pretty good goalie too, and then the backbone of their team. And I just didn't think we did a good enough job of getting second, third chances. He was seeing the puck and catching it or blocking it, hitting it away all night, and. Yeah, like you said, not enough ozone time. I think that that goes from, maybe not smart dumps and not managing the neutral zone like I think we could have or should have. Yeah.
You've done very well against teams of this caliber here on this, even on this trip. Is it just get exhausting after a while when you're facing these elite teams night after night?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's exhausting. I think it's a challenge. I think that's the way we want to approach it. It's, we have a lot of guys up, a lot of guys getting opportunity. Through and through the lineup. So it should be more so of a challenge mentality and an evaluation to see where you're at as an individual and where we're at as a group. So it's playing these teams is. It's no easy night. You're gonna have to bring your A game. You're gonna have to prepare. And tonight we weren't good enough.
When you're talking about the, no second and third opportunities, part of that is taking away the eyes of a goalie like Sergei too, right? And it didn't seem like you were able to get a lot of traffic really in front of him.
Yeah, like I said, it just seemed like he was catching it or hitting it away, or pucks were just going to him. He was staying square to the puck, and we had a couple opportunities. We missed the net as well. So, when you're playing a goalie like that, you want to make sure that you get a couple greasy ones, and then maybe things start to open up from there. And we didn't do that tonight.
Is it easy to get impatient after a while though? Like with that, like you get in there and you feel like maybe I got to shoot this right away. Nothing else is working.
I don't even know if impatience is the right word. I think you take what is there, and if there's nothing there, you chip it by or you make the next play. I think that's what we do as hockey players, and for sure when it's whatever you haven't scored yet, and they're up a couple and they're hemming in your zone, you want to turn the tides. You want to get one. You want to find anything you do to get a rush and get some momentum back on your side. And again tonight we just didn't do that.
Guys, did you ever feel like you got to the level that you needed to get to at any point tonight? And if not, what made that challenging tonight?
That's a heavy team. That's a team that can do a lot of damage in the playoffs. There's a reason why they went to the finals last year. Heavy forechecking team. I felt that game was played against along the walls, and we didn't win enough battles there. But that's a team that will win most of their board battles against any teams in this league. So the bad combination for us, being a little bit lighter and younger, but puck management was an issue. Having said that, you touch the puck, you're under pressure all the time. Could see that the skill level of the opponent was a little bit higher than ours. Well, that's a team getting ready for playoffs, and you can tell.
Your team has handled those situations well. Is it just a matter of another night of it it gets to wear you down a little bit, or not?
All year, I think, against that type of game, we're not there yet. We're just not there yet physically, and experience-wise, it's hard. It's hard for our team to manage those games. So I think tonight we were exposed, and that's a learning curve. How do we get better? How do we learn from this? But you know what? Jet played well, played really well. We had a hard time first winning those battles along the walls, and then when we did getting to the net inside and creating traffic in front of their goalie. Again, that's a good hockey team we played against tonight.
Erik Gudbranson was very complimentary of Jet, saying even in a 4-0 game, he said he calmed things down back there.
You know what? The one thing that Jet does is it doesn't give any easy goals. So far, what I've seen is the goals that go in are great shot, rebound, but all the saves that he has to make, he makes them. He's playing really well.
You talk about where you were exposed a little bit. You were right in it. It was just 1-0 until they got those 2 goals late in the second period. Do you feel that's when they really found the weaknesses and exploited?
You know what? He was rolling 4 lines. He's getting his players to play and get ready for the playoffs again. But I think they had some great chances in the first and the second. But Jet was really good. I think that was more of a real picture of what happened. But we had some chances. We didn't finish. We're going to get our chances every game. In those games, when you create one, when it's really hard against a real good defensive team, heavy forechecking team as well, you have to take advantage of those chances, and we didn't.